Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining me because it's time. If you've been holding off on purchasing your Tease Guitars ST1 until the right color came in, now it's time. The pre-orders have started and the new inventory, the total colors of the new inventory, including the new guitars that are coming in, is 17 different colors. So I think you can find one that you're going to want to buy, all right? Let's head on over there. All right, we're here at Tease Guitars, and before we start taking a look at the ST1 SPRs, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the custom setups, because nobody does this, okay? And you're talking about $179.95 guitar and a pro setup, right? That sounds crazy, but it's not, because when you buy an electric guitar, 99% of the time, you're not getting any setup. Okay, you have to pay extra for that. But before you even get your Tease Guitars ST1, you can have it perfectly set up exactly how you want for just a couple of dollars more. Okay, $50 to be exact. And that comes with your choice of guitar strings and your exact setup. If you like your guitar setup to be 1.25, they're going to do the work to get it that crazy low. Okay. And if you like it at 1.75, they'll do that much work as well. And they'll make sure that the guitar is perfectly ready to play at any setup. Okay? So it's worth considering, especially if you're thinking about giving a gift. Okay? You want to make sure that a guitar you give it as a gift is ready to play. You don't want that person to be able to have to pay to make it playable, right? And if you're buying guitars online these days, that happens more often than not. So this is the solution to that, okay? Now, let's start taking a look at some guitars. Before we get to, oh, you know what? Before we get to the guitars, I'm sorry, we got to talk about the strings, because as part of the setup, the pro setup, you can get the new Tease Guitars brand strings. And these strings are designed to be a little bit higher quality than what you get out of the Dario and Ernie Ball at those entry-level pricing, right? And but to compete with them basically at price point wise, as I understand it, the quality is there. They're really good. They're a really good set, but they're not. They don't have anything extra. There's no webbing on them. There's no coating on them. There's no colors on them. None of that stuff. None of the bells and whistles. They're just meant to be really good strings, okay? And they're not going to beat you up for, price-wise. But if you're getting the pro setup, you can get your choice of strings, including 9s and 10s in the Tease Guitars brand strings. So, not a bad deal. Now let's start taking a look at some guitars, but before we get to the ST1s, I want to show you the SBHEs that are in stock, because this is indicative of what goes on with Tease Guitars all the time, and it's why I keep doing these tours. Most of them are gone. Let's take a quick look. All right, right at the top, page 1 here with the Tease Guitars website, we're going to start seeing the SBHEs, a pro-level guitar that you can only get, that only costs, $297. That's a mind blower. It's a great guitar. It's on Broadway right now. That's not BS, okay? And, well, it's so good that you can see that it's back ordered. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. But one thing is in stock, that's the lefties, okay? Because Tease Guitars is one of the few companies that actually stocks lefties. And not just one or two. You're going to be able to get them in a lot of different colors. So, let's just take a quick look, okay? The candy apple red. See, the righty burnt orange is back ordered, but the lefty's in stock. And by the way, the lefty's $10 more, $307.95. Still, phenomenal deal, and one of the best deals you're going to get on a lefty anywhere. Okay, here we go. We got Shadow Wolf, Silver Fox. We got the Rawhide Mocha Burst, which is a stunning color. It's more than just a regular tobacco sunburst. It has a heavy metal flake in it. So from a distance, it looks like what you see here. But up close, it's a stunning thing. It's like those custom paint jobs on hot rods where they look pretty cool from far away, but when you get close, you see all the detail in the paint. That's kind of what that is, and well worth it, okay? So, but that's it. There's only lefties in the SPHE. So this tells you what you need to know about these guitars. They go like crazy because they are underpriced for the quality that's there, all right? And they do custom work too. As you can see, as part of the custom thing, that now they have their own custom pick guards. They have humbucker pick guards with 1 volume, 1 tone, and a 3-way switch for the ST1, and they have custom colors for the SPHE. You know what? Let's take a quick look before we go any further. Like I said, for the SPHE, they have some nice custom colors. They almost always come with a white pick guard. Some colors come with black, but for those who want the black pick guard, they offer it in black. We got the pearloid, and you got the tortoise shell. And at $30, that's a pretty reasonable price, and they'll put it on for you, or they'll just leave it in there. And because your guitar originally came with its original pick guard, if you want it, the original pick guard comes too. Okay, so now you got 2 different suits for your guitar, so to speak. All right, and for the SPR, the ST1, the black pick guard I was just telling you about. These are all fit for Tease guitars, which they don't use the 11-hole pick guard pattern on this pick guard. They use their own, and they also use their own on the Tele pick guard. So you're going to want to get those so that you don't have to drill any more holes. Okay, so you can turn the ST1 into any guitar you want with a $26 pick guard that's made for the guitar from the same factory as the guitar. That sounds like a pretty good deal. That plus the custom pro setup and the fact that they'll do the custom work for you for a negotiated price, like, you know, if you send them the pickups and everything, they'll do the work, and they'll just charge you a little bit extra for the work. You can take buy an ST1 and have it totally changed into anything you want. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For custom work, get in touch with Torsten Jacobs at Tease Guitars, okay? Now let's check out those ST1s. Finally. All right, I said that there were 17 colors total, right? This is what I was told. So let's see how many we can find. These are going to be a combination of guitars that are still in stock, plus the ones that need to be pre-ordered, okay? So you might want to pay attention to see what's what, all right? Because I don't know how I'm going to keep up. I'm not writing things down. So we got Candy Red Metallic, which is 57 Candy or Candy Apple Red. It's a Candy Apple Red. It's gorgeous. That's 1. Carolina Blue, Cherry Bomb Red, and the classic Amber Burst. That's 4. This is a regular tobacco sunburst. This is not the same as the Mocha Burst, okay? And I think you can see that. The pictures are small, but I think you can see that this looks like there's grain in here that you don't see in the other one. Okay? So, see, I've already lost track of where we're at. But let's keep talking about it. All right, we got more Amber Burst and lefties, more Candy. The Gold Slinger, beautiful color. I love it in person. It really, really does look wonderfully, beautifully gaudy in person. It's one of those colors, like all of them, the colors that they look one way when they're far away, and then you get close and you just see all the sparkle and everything, and it just pops. So we got Magnum Silver Metallic in lefty and righty, more Mocha Burst, and here we go, pre-orders. Arctic White, Carolina Blue, Copperhead Burnt Orange, which I know is new to the ST1. It was only available recently on the SPHE, and you saw how fast that sold out. This is a cool color, and this shade of this color is not like everybody else's. It's a little bit different. When you get it in person, you'll be able to see. The pictures don't really do it justice. It actually almost looks creamsicle orange here to me. It's slightly darker, but in person, it's different. So trust me on that. The lightning yellow looks awesome with the black. And I can just imagine it with a whole host of different pick cards with that color. It just screams. It's such an 80s color. Great color choice. The Night Train black. I have this color. Not this particular ST1 with this roasted fretboard. Mine's not roasted. It's an older version, but I've turned it into a blackie. David Gilmour's guitar, and it's a great guitar. Really is. These guitars sound so sweet. They really do. You know, I'm a guy who likes to personalize guitars, who likes to take the pickups out and get the ones that he likes in there. There's no need for that with this. Not for me. Okay? We got the Lefty Royal Purple Burst, Seafoam Green, Soulberry, and Surf Blue. Okay, we're up around 12, 13, 14 already, I think. Let's see what else we got. We're almost out. All right, here we go. We got the Venom Green. This is a color that was only available for an SBH for a little while, and then it kind of disappeared for a couple of shipments. I'm glad to see it's back in the ST1. It's a great color. It's basically a racing green, British racing green with a ton of metal flake. And British racing green is a beautiful green. So this is a stunning color in person. And more Arctic white, more Carolina blue. These are all for pre-order and right-handed though. The Night Train is pre-order and right-handed. Lightning, same thing. Burnt orange. Royal purple, seafoam green, soulberry. Okay, the surf blue. I think we said them all, guys. Yeah, and don't forget, these guitars, they don't come with locking tuners. The SBHE does. If you want a set of locking tuners, pick these up. They're the house brand. They're really, really good. And like tuners that should be about, 90 bucks. These are 35. So it's definitely worth the upgrade if you are someone who likes locking tuners. You'll get a better deal with these than buying a set on your own. Okay, most of the time. They really are worth it. And since you're right there, you might as well have them. They'll either put them in the case for you, or they'll put them on the guitar. So either way, that's up to you. So all right, so that's the new SBHE and ST1. Well, I should say that's the new ST1, right? Hold on. So what do you think about the colors, guys? I think there's no real brand new colors, first time colors. These are all colors that have been on SBHEs and now they're coming to the ST1, which is, I think, long overdue. I think there are a lot of people out there who've been wanting their ST1 to be a color that is available on the SBHE and vice versa. So I think this is a really cool time to be buying one. So if you're looking for one, absolutely go get it. Don't be shy about spending up a little bit either, because you can really personalize this guitar. It's meant to be the most modelable guitar on the internet, and it really is, because basically it is a Stratocaster in every sense. There's no compromises in the thickness of the body or anything. So you can literally buy Fender parts and make them fit on this guitar with little to no difficulty. Why would you do that when the Tease guitar parts are made for this specific guitar, and they're awesome? And they'll do the work for you. So if you haven't gotten one already, by all means, go for it. Get one. They're great guitars, okay? I don't make any money on this. I don't have a code. I don't have a link for discounts. I'm just here to tell you that these are the guitars to get, right? And because they're meant to be a first guitar, not a junky guitar to give to somebody who wants to learn how to play. They're meant to be an introduction to a brand for somebody who they hope will fall in love with the brand and stay with the brand as their music journey evolves. They'll evolve with the company, So definitely well worth every penny. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Go get yourself a Tease guitar if you haven't already. I have 5. So maybe I'm biased, but maybe I'm also the guy to be asking about it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. You've been awesome. I've been RJ. Until the next one, take it easy.
strings. To every new start, if you ride with me, you're gonna ride with them too.